Imagine an artist whose Fanservicy comics got so popular that they made a video game adaptation for it for the PS2. The man who got so lost in the sauce that anything he draws becomes controversial, including his latest cover arts for Marvel Rivals. That man is none other than J. Scott Campbell, who started his professional career with drawing Gen 13 for Wildstorm Comics. And as the name suggests, this was a series targeted towards the younger generation, which wasn't something new in the industry, but what set it apart was the overuse, and I do mean overuse of specifically torn clothing, which made the teens with no access to the internet pretty interested in buying their comics. Even though Gen 13 came around the same time that Batgirl era trend was an all-time high, it wasn't as explicit as most of its contemporaries, but also didn't shy away from it neither. You know, back then the whole selling point of most comics were the male gaze, and it was totally normalized for superhero comics to be freaky. Superhero comics would rarely target themselves towards female readers, which is exactly why Campbell left Gen 13 to work on Danger Girls, which was even more explicit than Gen 13, believe it or not. And him leaving the comic series caused it to spiral downwards, with them mercy killing the series in 2002 by having the main characters get destroyed by 6 tons of TNT or something. Until the series got revived by DCU in the New 52 era, which is a different topic for another day. But on the other hand though, Danger Girls became a massive success for Mr. Campbell. So much so that they made it into a video game, and there's currently a Danger Girl movie adaptation in development. There's also rumors that he's drawn early concept arts for games like Fallout and Portal, but it's not based on anything that he said, so take it with a grain of salt. And because of his reputation and iconic drawings, Marvel and DC were also more than happy to work with him. Chances are you're more than likely to have seen at least 1 or 2 of his artworks, since he tends to get a lot of them. But they also don't come without their controversies. You see, for example, in 2016, he drew this picture of 15-year-old Riri Williams, which got a lot of backlashes for, you know. That pic later on got altered by Marvel, and recently he's been under fire for his Marvel Rivals covers, which apparently portray a negative stereotype of how women should look. But since the profit is still pouring in, I doubt that he would stop drawing female characters in his own style anytime soon. But I'm curious to know what you guys think of him. Please let me know in the comments below, like and subscribe to all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.